Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Let's go save Connor. I'm going to need all the mages, I think.
Indeed.
And why not Alistair?
Yes.
Can I just go straight to the castle?
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Bannorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Great, that's all we needed. Oh, maybe this is it. Darkspawn. No, this isn't an assassin, this is Darkspawn. Right. Where's Darkspawn leader? I'll target Darkspawn leader. Oh, you've already cast something. Alright, what are all you clowns doing? What are you doing for a start? Yeah, I got a fireball. I forgot about the fireball. That's pretty good. Or not. Seems the range on fireball is actually rubbish.
It shall be done.
Gonna die in a second. Oh, I'm already stunned. Right, so why can't I just fireball here then? No, I can. I don't know why. Die again.
Now we can battle.
Well, there can't be that many left.
Oh, let us end this. Wipe them out. I shall do it. It shall be done.
There's loads more.
Very well.
Oh, human corpse, that's not good. Death route. Oh, I want the turn path. No, I want forward path.
It shall be done.
I fell.
Are you alright?
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Whoa. You're a bit of a downer. I mean, the fight is over, that's what you mean, right?
No, I thought I was. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Okay, well let's get Connor and then we'll head back to camp then.
I shall do it.
The mages wait to perform the ritual. I do.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
Okay, do you have any last minute advice?
It truly depends on the manner of demon. It sounds like a spirit of greed and desire, one of the more powerful in the hierarchy. It will likely engage you in dialogue and tempt you with an offer. Avoid it. Making deals with demons never turns out well.
Yeah, I think we've seen that already actually. Well, let's do it then.
I'm glad we decided to take this route. This is really the best option.
Very well. I assume you are going into the Fade. Or did you have someone else in mind?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I think I can see through the design demon better than anyone else so far. Morrigan tried, but I was better, so I'm gonna go.
Good. Let us get the ritual underway, then.
Oh no!
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you! I'm coming!
Father! Where are you?
Is anyone out there? Hello? Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Well, the good news is that our Eamon is alive, and here's his soul, his mind, his dream. Oh yeah, it could be an illusion. The demon could be reading my mind. But if he is the demon, this information is no use to him, because the demon would already know that. A demon has trapped you here, Al Eamon. This is the Fade.
The what? I don't understand. Is Connor here or not?
Yes, he is, in a way. When Connor tried to help you, a demon possessed him.
What? Possessed? Then we must help him. Is that why you're here?
Yes, I'm here to help Connor. You must trust me.
I do trust you. We must help my son. But can never find him in this fog. You must find Connor. Please, I beg you. This blasted...
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now!
No, I did not make your father sick.
How do I know that? You could be a liar. You could be a demon.
And you could be a guardian of the realm, meant to confuse me.
Fool! You won't get near her. I won't let you.
Oh, well, she's not like stuff. She was rubbish.
I shall do it.
You're the one making Father sick! I'll help him! You can't stop me! Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
What is your purpose here? Is Connor truly amongst you?
And if I were Connor, what would you say to him?
I seek the demon controlling him.
You will not find what you seek! Turn back, now!
I will not. Give me what I want.
Trespasser! I will drive you out!
Oh, if only I had a cone of cold, but I don't. I don't know which is the real one. Go for this one first. I suspect that fire demon is immune. Yeah, we thought that would happen. Oh, he got away with that. Oh no, he didn't. He isn't that frozen.
Begun.
Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will!
It shall be done.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because I need our Eamon awake and well.
She needs him too. Part of him. The good part. She will not easily release it. No. It is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Ah, well there we go. So she needs a demon, does she? I did not know that before now. I think they're all going to be immune to this.
As you say.
Yeah, we thought that was the case. Fortunately, we only have fire area effect spells.
It shall be done.
Watch out!
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
No. What could I possibly have to talk to you about?
I possess the boy's soul. We could battle for it, or we could negotiate like civilized beings. If you are smart, you could even come out ahead.
Bullshit. There will be no discussions. I'm not stupid.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Oh, it resisted the freeze. Oh, it's resisting everything. Wait, what? I need some fucking health. Which one's the real one? Wait, that one actually took damage. No, it didn't.
I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun.
Away with you!
It shall be done.
Not doing well for health again. I'm dying again.
It shall be done. Use those fucking boats against the Archdemon. Why did you do that?
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he can be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
I think it's Al Eamon's decision, really. Leave it up to Al Eamon. It's not your decision, or my decision.
What do you mean? He is responsible for many of the problems here, and is a Maleficar as well.
The Circle of Magi doesn't really exist. All that really exists is the Templars, and they'll just kill him. I'm not super bound to Jovan and his fate. My priority was the Al. I'll leave it up to the king.
Perhaps you are correct. But that is Eamon's decision, not mine. I'm sorry. Jowan stays in the dungeon for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
And I suppose you're going to want me to help search for it.
If your business leads you elsewhere, I cannot hold you here. But I hope you want to restore Eamon as much as I.
My husband funded the research of a scholar in Denerim, a brother Genetivi. He has been studying the inscriptions on Andraste's birth rock. When Eamon fell ill, I sent the knights to speak to Genetivi. I hoped that he had finally discovered the location of the urn of sacred ashes itself. They were unable to locate Genetivi. In desperation, I sent more knights in search of the brother, or some clue of the urn's location.
Isn't insanity doing the same thing twice and expecting different results? What are you doing in the meantime, actually? That's a good point. What are you doing about all this?
I must organize Eamon's knights as they return, draft new soldiers, and prepare the army to fight. I shall hand Redcliffe back to Eamon when he awakens, and in a state where it can be of some use in the coming war. Truly, what other choice do I have?
Sorry, I thought I was addressing her. Fine, I'll find the relic.
No one else can. Even if I wished to do it myself, I cannot abandon Redcliffe to its own devices. Perhaps you could seek out the brother's home in Denerim and see if any clues remain on his whereabouts. It is the only place to begin the search, I think. I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to be very wanted men in Denerim, but I don't see a lot of other choice. I can't do anything, yeah.
You saved my son's life, as well as my own. I will always be thankful to you for that.
And your husband?
It is begun.
Oh, there's so much to be cleaned up. I don't want to even think about what happened here.
You're the one who saved me.
Yeah, I did. You remember that?
I will. I'll remember. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
Well, this was job number 1, wasn't it, Alistair?
Something on your mind? Of course.
Oh, never mind. Okay, it wasn't super useful.
I suppose you can't blame the boy, even if he has magic. His death wouldn't have helped anything, would it?
No. No, it wouldn't. Right, I think I've already looted this when there was nobody about. I don't want to go down into the dungeons. Do I have any quests left in Redcliffe? Valina the blacksmith. Okay, I'll go see Valina the blacksmith.
I shall do it. Very well.
Nice. I didn't search this as well as I thought I did then.
It is good you resolved this demon business. Now we must either revive the Arl or allow Bantegan to take his place.
You return. Might you have news?
No, not yet, no.
Then I must resume my duties. The civil war continues, and Loghain is no doubt angered Redcliffe has not been disabled. Good luck, my lady. You are a great and noble woman. I hope it continues to go well, for all our sakes.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Well, he's quite happy lying to his daughter, it would seem. And I guess once you killed the king and taken over a country and tried to get loads of innocent people killed, and pretty much given up on the thing that is actually a threat to the world, then you might as well.
It is begun.
Are you sure? I thought I found a quest about that, did I not? What's this? Find and activate. How do I activate? I don't know. Oh, this is something else. Okay, never mind.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Hey, 5 gold, that's alright. And a level up. Don't need to turn in with him. There better not be loads of more rubbish on here. Oh, there is as well. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Right, where's the blacksmith? It was this one here, I think.
Shall do it.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Oh, thank you very much. I was glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt. You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you? You're welcome to whatever I have, obviously. I'm at your service.
It's worse than what I've got. Everything is worse than what I've got. And what I've got is terrible. Oh, you got some expert runes. What's better? Grandmaster rune is better. Doesn't sound all that good, honestly. Right, I guess we better go to... So, we still haven't finished and got the king back. What we need to do is we need to go to... talk to Wynne in the camp. And then we need to go find Brother Gentivi, but I'm pretty sure we'll be a wanted man up there. How do I get up here then?
As you say.
I didn't remember the Redcliffe quest being this long, actually. I guess I've completed the mages in the middle of it. I need to be careful in Denerim. They're not going to like me going there.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
Okay, this sounds like it's going to be a bit involved. No, I'm going to have to leave this till next episode. Thank you for watching. Come back for the next part of Dragon Age Origins. The Litany of Adrala. Adrala of Virantium dedicated her life to the study of blood magic, the academic study rather than the practice. A deeply pious mage, she was renowned in her day for having found a counter to every form of mind control, a defence against dreamwalkers, and even counterspells to demonic summons. Her efforts went unappreciated in her native Tevinter, however. After 3 different magisters attempted to have her killed, she fled the country, choosing to take refuge in the land of Blessed Andraste's birth. She spent the remainder of her days with the Circle in Ferelden. The Litany of Adrala disrupts the casting of mind control spells. Use the Litany whenever a creature tries to dominate another with magic, and it will interrupt the casting. Once the spell is in effect and a character is under a blood mage's power, it is too late. Havard's Aegis. Havard was Mafarath's closest friend. They were children together in the same Avar clan. They fought side by side in so many battles that Mafarath dubbed him Havard the Aegis, better to have him at his side than any shield. Mafarath brought Havard with him to meet with the Tevinters. It was unthinkable to stand before his enemies without his Aegis. When he understood that Mafarath was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havard, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinters struck him down, and Mafarath left him for dead. But Aegis was not so easily destroyed. Havard lived and made his way, gravely wounded, to the gates of Minrathos to stop the execution. Too late, he found only the ashes of the prophet, left to the wind and the rain. When his fingers touched the ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw a vision of Andraste dressed in cloth of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, "Rise, Aegis of the faith, the Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember." His wounds healed instantly, and with new strength, Havard gathered up Andraste's remains and carried them safely back to the lands of the Alamari. Eusaris, the Dragon Slayer. In the company of monsters he went, down the empty wolf roads after the dragon, to the lands where the ice is like steel. And the air grows thin as a beggar, and every rocky path is strewn with the bones of the lonely dead. There Dane dwelled, and 50 swords were worn to rusted ruin, before at last they found the cave of Fenshal. Ancient keeper of the mountains, bane of wolves, Dane sought a way in which the dragon might be felled. Fiend of fire and talon, its scales, brighter than any warrior's mail, teeth greater than men. All around the slumbering worm were bones, wolves, men, beasts beyond counting. The fume of death frightened even the wolf pack, and Dane, desperate, crept into the cavern to seek the monster's death alone. There, shining among the dead like a star, his hand found a sword, Eusaris, forged by the dwarf smiths for an Alamari lord long ago, waiting age after age to be taken to battle once more. And this Dane freed from the earth and struck at the eye of the dragon, still sleeping, with a swift, terrible blow. And Fenshal woke, wroth, only to die, from Dane and the werewolf. The legend of the blade Eusaris predates Andraste. The sword that Dane found in the dragon's treasure hoard, which he used to slay both Fenshal and the werewolf, was passed on to his son Hafter. Dane may have been fiction, but Hafter was fact. In 140 Divine, he led the Alamari tribes against Darkspawn that flooded into Ferelden Valley from the Dwarven lands. He not only drove back the Horde, he also then defeated the combined forces of the Avars and the Chastened who hoped to take advantage of the chaos. His victories earned him such respect from the tribes, he was named the First Turn. After years of ruling the valley in peace, it is said that Hafter left Ferelden, sailing into the unknown east of the Amaranthine Ocean with the blade still in hand, never to be seen again.